All right, so I am at CHA.Z. This is Sharon Reynolds from Some Properties Northwest. Holy shit. That was a big fucking bomb. Sorry. Hey Heather, if you are watching this live stream, if you can, God, that was loud. If you can, here's the smoke up here from that bomb that just went off. If you, Heather, if you can update the description on this live stream. I lost my first live stream and I need all the hashtags put back in. So welcome guys, we are at the C.H.A.Z. Things are going down. This is a little crazy. Oh, I'm not sure exactly what we're doing, but yeah. So you got, looks like National Guard. Yeah, disperse northbound, otherwise you'll be arrested is what they're saying. So I'm pretty much going to do that. Oh, wow. Cops over there as well. This is crazy. I'm going to back up a bunch.
Come this way, man.
So you can see what's going on back there. I'm going to back up like a half a block here. But you've got cops all over. So this started, I think, about an hour ago, and it is really going down. Cops are swarming through the area. And I am headed northbound. Check this out. Be safe, thank you. This is crazy. Here's police on the field. You can see police all through here. They're just going to come through and sweep. And you know what? This is what needs to happen. No justice, no peace. How about the 2 kids that have been murdered inside CHA.Z? How's that for peace? So here you've got a handful of protesters. Here you've got the cops. You've got, man, that's a big armored vehicle. They are just...
Yeah. Dude, disperse, bitch! Calm down, man. We don't need a riot, all right?
Yeah, we do, actually.
No,
we kind of do. They're fucking causing it. And if we go somewhere and riot, they can't stop us. They're all up here.
So I've been kind of on alert since about 2 o'clock this morning. I had intel that said something between 2 and 4 was going to happen. So I woke up at, I think, 2. I checked my phone. I checked the feed that I have. And nothing was going on. Nothing was going on. I looked at all of CHA.Z hashtags on Twitter. Didn't see anything. Yeah, hey Heather, would you mind calling Darian? Let him know. That'd be awesome. Thank you. All right. This is, they're on the move. Holy smokes. This is, they are just gonna sweep through. This is crazy. Yep. Okay, let's see what happens.
Northbound, or you'll be arrested.
Yeah. Well, that's not gonna really help. Here we got just a bunch of garbage.
Northbound, or you'll be arrested.
Uh-oh. The protesters are getting agitated. I'm going to stay back about this far if you guys don't mind. Yeah. So I am headed northbound. My back is to north. We are looking due south. We are on, I think, we're on 11th Avenue. So the police precinct is just over there a block.
Northbound, or you'll be arrested.
Okay, so this guy out here, you've seen him. He's kind of one of the leaders. He's he's saying don't hassle with these police. I am guessing there is.
Disperse northbound or you'll be arrested.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm guessing there's 200 police officers out here, 150. So I am standing probably about 60 feet from the police officers marching forward. They are marching kind of in pieces here. They go about 20 feet, stop. And unlike everybody else here, I'm okay with the police being here. So I am not going to be looking at many comments. I'm sorry, but I'm moving backwards and I can't see. Here is just the field is covered with cops. We've got we got 60 police between here and here, and they are just marching through. And I got a feeling they're just going to march right on through the camp. Here we've got the activist dude with the microphone. Yep, we're going to do that. All right, let me go over here.
Already. We winning. We're gonna get another one. We winning. Don't let your action make y'all get harmed. Don't get hurt on this one. We won. We don't won. Don't come.
So they're gonna go ahead, the police are going ahead and clearing out the garbage so the vehicles can get through. This is wild. So we've got 3 big vehicles coming through.
You took a month to take over the shit.
We winning.
You took a month.
We winning, man. We winning. No foul. We gonna
Do it again.
We regroup at Westlake. We regroup at Westlake.
We winning already. No looting, no gunshots. We winning. We are winning already. Let them take this over. Let them have this. Let them have this. Disperse northbound.
Yep.
You'll be arrested.
Okay, so up here, if you can see up over here, you've got another group of police up there, and they're just going to keep marching forward. I don't know if this is National Guard on the front here, or if this is just another division of the police. And off to the side here, we've got the tents with all the protesters and homeless people, but they are literally marching out.
Disperse northbound or you'll be arrested.
All right, so I'm backing up northbound.
Disperse northbound.
Yep.
You'll be arrested.
Okay.
Disperse northbound or you will be arrested. Y'all doing great. Y'all doing great. I talked to the mayor, I talked to the chief. They gonna take care of us. We winning. No foul. Disperse northbound or you will be arrested.
Good Lord.
Disperse northbound or you will be arrested.
So what do you guys think so far? What did the other feeds on the...
Or you will be arrested.
Can you guys tell me what the other feeds on the other sides are looking like? Do they look like this?
I'm loving y'all, man. Y'all are doing great. We are winning.
First northbound, or you will be
We
arrested.
are winning.
So these are what's left of the protesters here. And there's your armored vehicle with a guy with probably an AR-15 up there. Yeah, he's got a rifle. Okay. There's a vehicle here going into the
First northbound, or you will be arrested.
encampment. We'll see what they do.
First northbound.
Hey, thanks for letting me know my feed is clear. I had a terrible feed a couple of days ago, and I apologize. I think it was internet, but I did as much research as I could and figured out how to get a better feed. But okay, the protesters are moving to the northwest.
First northbound.
So it's just me on this street with a couple of other people. And this is a rather ominous looking group here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's kind of brutal. I'm going to go ahead. Okay, they're sweeping through. I'm going to clean the screen real quick. So hold on as I clean the screen. It's raining here a little bit. I've got a little bit of rain on the lens. I'm going to try and clean it up.
You are here illegally. I'm issuing you an order to disperse now. Failure to do so will result in your arrest. Disperse northbound through Cal Anderson Park.
Sorry about that. Hope that's better. All right. This is some wild stuff, but totally necessary. How else are you going to get
First
this group
northbound,
out?
or you will be arrested.
Okay, got it.
Sergeant Stone of the Seattle Police Department. I'm issuing an order to disperse immediately. Do so northbound from Cal Anderson Park. This is in accordance with Mayor Durkin's order. Everyone here is here illegally and must disperse immediately. Thank you for your cooperation.
First northbound, or you will be arrested.
Okay. So this is where the are over here.
Get out!
Yep, get out. Okay, there's a group of policemen on bicycles. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is Sergeant Stone of the Seattle Police Department. I'm issuing an order to disperse.
There's
northbound
20,
from Cal Anderson
group of
Park.
20 police there.
Failure to do so will result in your arrest.
Okay. We're
Per
going
Mayor
back
Durkin's
up.
emergency declaration, it is illegal to be in Cal Anderson Park. You need to leave now, northbound. Do it now. Everybody out! Sergeant Stone of the Seattle Police Department, you must disperse northbound now out of Cal Anderson Park. Failure to do so will result in your arrest.
So this guy is one of the more responsible activists, if there is such a thing.
First northbound, or you will be arrested.
No, don't agree.
Doing great.
But he's at least trying to get people out.
Because they coming to and bulldoze everything. Sergeant Stone of the Seattle Police Department, I'm issuing you a public order to disperse. This is in accordance with Mayor Durkin's emergency declaration. It is illegal to be in Cal Anderson Park and the area surrounding it. You must leave Cal Anderson Park northbound. Failure to do so will result in your arrest.
Thank you for your cooperation.
We had this for almost a month. We have made history. No violence. So, you gotta leave.
We've got
Anybody that's tense, you gotta go.
at least 2 news helicopters going around. So I think we're going to be at this for a while. Look at these guys. They are loaded to the gill. We are not messing around. All right, so let's see what's going on over here. Okay, that's the shoot-up center. Actually, that's the shoot-up center over there. And that is, I think, the community kitchen. I'd be surprised if there's many people in tents here. I think everybody's pretty much gone.
This gentleman over here is kind of on, so please do not hurt him. This gentleman over here is kind of on, so please don't hurt him. Anybody in these tents must leave. You must leave. Anybody in these tents, you must leave.
Hey Heather, if you're listening or watching, if you could call my dad, tell him to watch my stream.
Police Department, I am issuing you a lawful order to disperse. This order is in compliance with Mayor Durkin's proclamation. She has declared that anyone in this park is here illegally. Failure to disperse will result in your arrest. You need to leave the park northbound immediately or you will be subject to arrest. Do it now.
No violence! No violence! They have to pack their shit, and when they get done packing their shit, then they will go. Do not rush them. Do not do nothing. No violence! And no violence! Peaceful! Don't tell me where to fucking go. This is public property. No violence! You know I love you, man. I love you, man. We winning. I know it. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you. I know it. I'm gonna take care of you. Sure. Get it done.
All right, I'm going to swing over here, get a slightly different angle of what's going on over here. How are you? And there's just some people just kind of getting up as if Wednesday morning's just starting. So I'm going to stand up on top of this hill. Here are the garden areas. We've got like 5 garden areas. If you've seen any of my other live feeds, kind of see that this is where the gardening is going on. So how about that for a surreal view?
Goddamn pensions. The pensions are more important than people, right?
So what I'm hearing is that they're talking about a big group meeting up at Westlake. So if you can't hear that, Mayor Durkin has ordered a proclamation basically saying, get out of the park. And they're going to go through and sweep everybody and get everybody out. And anybody who resists, they're going to arrest. All right, I'm going to keep moving. That's actually probably where I should be over here. That's safer, but it's not as good as shot. Holy cow. Sorry. Just walked in front, just cut a guy off. Got my back. It was live feed.
Shut up!
Huh. People are not excited to have the police here. Okay. They're moving through. You can see that there's just people's stuff, just people left stuff. Okay.
Exit immediately to the door. You will be subject to arrest. Do it now.
Coming up on the hill. I mean, honestly, guys, people in the park, what did you expect? There's been 2 murders. There's been 4 people shot. Women have been raped. There's robbing. There's assault. Stuff's got to stop. This is how you do it. So I had a really clear feed earlier. I don't know why it's fuzzy now. The police are moving in about 20-foot increments. So they'll move forward and they'll stop. They'll wait for everybody to kind of catch up. News helicopter up here.
We had a 30-day ban on tear gas. Fuck these guys.
All right, so they don't have much over there. Hey, I had a comment that the feed is fuzzy. It started off super clear. I don't know if that's internet over here. There's so many people on the bandwidth or what the deal is, but my phone is optimized. If my feed is blurry, I apologize, but I am not going to be messing around with my settings right now.
Seattle Police Department. I'm issuing you a lawful order to disperse. You must leave Cal Anderson Park northbound.
Everybody, let's go.
This order is being given in compliance with Mayor Durkin's emergency proclamation and is illegal to be held.
agitate. Please. Come on, man, we winning. Don't do it now.
Live here! Go back to Linwood!
Stop agitating.
I'm going to flip around so you guys can see what we're walking up towards. Got a few people up here.
No agitating.
So the tree line up here is the end of the park. And I'm going to turn back around because I don't like having my back to this.
People, so scared of them.
Yeah, where to next? I think once we get up to that street, then the sweep is pretty well done. And then they will secure this area. And I'd be surprised if we get back in. And then I'll just kind of go around the perimeter and see what's going on. But as far as I can tell right now, they're just clearing things out, as they should. So there is not much moving northbound from here. So I'm going to get up kind of close.
On the other side, we're building it. We're working with legislators around the world trying to create alternatives.
The residents scared to come out their house, David. The residents cry to me every night. The kids are scared to come out here. They got meth, they got drugs, they are terrified. We told everybody that we supposed to come over there. They had a choice. No turning. Watch out for the agitators. They want to spark a war. Don't mess it up for Black Lives Matter. For injustice, for the black people. We winning. We making history. No violence. No looting. No throwing nothing. No agitating. Don't let them mess it up for the Black Lives Matter.
Seattle Police Department.
No doing it.
We're issuing a public order to disperse.
No doing it. No doing it. Don't doing it. Don't doing it. Don't doing it.
You must go north of Denny, or you will be subject to arrest. Thank you for your cooperation.
Close that line. They're going to snatch you up. Let's go. Come on.
No doing it. No hesitating. Y'all doing great. Y'all doing great.
It sounds like you're scared them.
I'm telling you.
This way. Let's go.
Okay, so I'm kind of just paying attention to what's going on because this is not a safe scenario. So what we've got is we've got a handful of tents kind of on the perimeter, just a few tents left, and they're going to be able to just kind of march right on through.
He just want everybody safe.
Holy smokes. So we've got 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Y'all doing great. Because we're going to regroup. We're going to regroup. We're going to regroup.
I am guessing right now we have 70 police officers on this line, total guess. I counted 50. I can't really count over here. But somewhere around 70. We've got a group of 20 bike officers over here. And then we've got some others that are securing the perimeter in the back. I am guessing there's probably a couple hundred police officers here.
We're doing great.
March Lives Matter. Dude, how many? Let's go, man. No shit.
No agitators.
Come on, man.
You're doing great. Sorry. Apologize.
Not armed.
Seattle Police Department issuing a public order to disperse. We appreciate all of those who are cooperating and moving northbound. Please continue to do so, or you may be subject to arrest. Thank you again for your cooperation.
Man, how would you like to be these people living here? How about trying to sell that listing right over there? That's a Windermere listing. Good luck with that, with this going on. Man.
I'm loving y'all. My protesters, I'm loving you. We're going to regroup. All my protesters, I'm loving you. We're going to regroup.
This is the Seattle Police Department. We are issuing a public order to disperse and immediately vacate Cal Anderson Park. Please disperse northbound through the park and go north of Denny Way. This order is being given in compliance with Mayor Durkin's emergency declaration that it is illegal to be in Cal Anderson Park. We appreciate your cooperation.
Being northbound out of Cal Anderson Park will immediately disperse.
Coming around the pole. Hey Bill, can you guide us?
Y'all doing great.
Police and helping animals.
Y'all doing great. We're going to regroup. We done made history. We done already made history. So we
Again,
winning.
folks, we appreciate your cooperation. This is the Seattle Police issuing a public order to disperse the park. Continue northbound. We need you guys to keep going northbound all the way to Denny. Thank you again. Oh, and by the way, failure to do so may result in your arrest.
Everybody, y'all doing great. Watch out for agitators. Watch out for agitators.
I'm outside the park now.
Stay peaceful. Stay peaceful. It's not a battle right now. It's not a battle.
All right. And I believe they're just gonna post up right here, secure the perimeter. Good.
Seattle Police Department, we appreciate your cooperation in assisting us clearing the park. If you would like to gather, do so north of Denny. We would appreciate it if you continue to disperse northbound.
Let's get down here real quick. If you find an alternative, would you make that? Just blink twice. I know you're right. I am saying abolish it, but we.
All right, that's the northwest corner of the park, Cal Anderson Park. So they've got it secured. Got a news camera there. Got the biker platoon there. I'm gonna walk back down and see what's going on. And my guess is this is kind of how it's gonna look for a while.
We know
We understand that law enforcement is necessary for what the police are. That's hostile. Evil. The name has been tainted. Oh, I know that is.
Oh, okay.
We done made history for black people. Do not agitate. Do not agitate. Don't agitate. Agitate. Let me incite. Let me start something.
So to be clear, this is the new
Start something. The black race the one already.
The gentleman down there said it was this side of Vinny. Is that
race the
correct?
one. Don't fuck
this
it up
side?
for us. Don't fuck it up.
What's your response there?
Yeah, Jesus.
If you look at these police, this is what they were talking about.
I'm telling you, you done made history here. All over the world. Seattle, Washington. We done made history. Nobody in the world has done what we've done. Nobody. The world is watching us.
Ah, where is Trumpet Guy? Where is Trumpet Guy? Actually, that guy's in jail.
Y'all doing great. All day, no violence. So the world can see. The world can say, they're not all animals. They're not loony.
You want to know what heart looks like?
They're not loony. They're not loony. The world will see. The world will see. We're not acting like animals like they think we are. We're not blowing up stuff, burning down buildings, hurting nobody. So they'll say.
Except for the two guys that got murdered. Except for them.
If you give them respect and dignity, they'll give it back to you. So they won't say the black race is animal, acting like demons.
Yeah, there was a 19-year-old kid named Little Mob that was murdered. Gunfight. And there's also a 16-year-old kid 2 nights ago that got killed. Gunfight
We done made history.
with the peaceful protesters.
No taunting, buddy. You said you weren't going to taunt.
It was actually it was a 16-year-old that got murdered and a 19-year-old. 14-year-old got hit with 6 bullets and he's still in ICU.
Black race is winning now. We never been on top like this.
And then there's another 3 guys that have been shot. Total of 6 that have been shot. 2 killed.
We should not throwing shit at the cops. That's way better looks in New York. I appreciate that. Well, don't put any dumb ideas in here.
Oh, the 14-year-old is dead? I did not hear that. Horrible. So that's 3 dead.
You still have a family to go back to.
Hey, I live right here. You sound like beat on me, right? That's the place. I live here. Right here. That's it. Stay away.
Come on, be quiet here.
Are you able to get into your home?
I don't want you to.
Y'all doing great. No taunting. No hesitating. Y'all doing great. Y'all doing great.
Backing up a little bit.
Y'all doing great. Don't taunt them. Don't taunt them. Don't taunt them. Watch out for the agitators. for the black people. If the agitators come, they're gonna say, look at them animals. Look at them acting like animals. Don't let the agitators mess it up for our black people. Let them see when to be peaceful, calm, focused. Doing great. Don't let the agitators mess it up for the black race. We will make history all over the world. Don't let the agitator fuck it up for any of us. Don't let an agitator mess it up for none of us. Watch out for the agitator. He the one who want to spark a war. They don't care about the Black Lives Matter. They don't care about our struggle. They want destruction. They want chaos. When you see an agitator, spurt them out.
So we are now on the north end of Cal Anderson Park. Park is here, public street here. And it looks like they're just going to hold the entire park. Yeah, there's not a lot to like about this, is there? It's just kind of a... It's like a train wreck. You just can't look away. This is what it came down to. Summer love. Oh, they're gonna hug it out. They're hugging it out. Yeah. Is CHOP officially over? And now we're doing some kind of incense deal. You got so many people live streaming here. Whatever.
No agitating. Meditate. Dawn.
Yeah, maybe we'll just like send it up.
How about this guy going through in a car? Oh, hey. Just my everyday police insurgents through Capitol Hill. Just another day in Capitol Hill. Nice car. I'm gonna walk down the line.
We made history. That it ain't widely. So the work, man, you say, man, I wish I could run like that. I'm 60 years old. I wish I could run like that. We made history.
Not good. Don't know what that is. Fireworks or gunshots? So I'm gonna put my camera down for a sec. I need to switch out some of my GoPro batteries and cards. They're tapped out. So I'm gonna give you this look for a second. Changing out batteries if you just checked in. Sorry about that. Got two GoPros going on at the same time. Use that to get some good stuff, and this is good stuff. So I'm gonna get back up and running here. Real nerve-wracking now with wackos walking around. Just about done. And I'll get back to some more. Back up and running. Thanks for being patient. All right, we're gonna take a walk down the street. I'm gonna walk up to the corner over here, see what's going on. All right, I got all my stuff. No SD card. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I'm not a real estate agent. I'm a managing broker and I own the company. I own an appraisal company, but still a real estate guy. I host the Seattle Real Estate Podcast, and since this is in Seattle, I'm out here doing this. Why not? You're a media company first, and then you pitch whatever else secondarily. I gotta redo the battery thing. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, about that. One of my SD cards didn't get fully seated in my GoPro. So I run with the GoPro Hero 7 on a back angle, media, and then I run with the GoPro Hero 8 running forward. See what's going on over here. It's got the bicycle brigade. Okay, there's some more police down over there. Let's go see what's happening. Another reason I'm here is because so much stuff in the media has just been nonsense. Has not been accurate at all. So I'm here, kind of boots on the ground, showing you what's going on, how it is. And I don't provide a ton of commentary, but I am a real estate guy, so I care about the people who live here. I care about the business owners that are here. I care about the parents whose kids have been killed, and the people that have been shot. This is not what you want for your city.
I mean, if you like this, go.
head back to the beginning. All right.
Yeah, I just feel see it first, drink. Yeah, I just feel.
There's somebody walking by saying thank you.
President Trump is not a racist. He's not a dumb man. Just like I said about the people in the car, they are opportunities. They don't care about black lives matter. They not good for us. They don't help. Offer them help. And help them.
So this is probably what's going to be happening here. I'm going to go walk around the block and go see what the headquarters looks like. Let's go take a walk. All right. So I'm going to walk around the block and get down to the police precinct and see what the situation there is like. Shop is now an island with no people. All right, so I'm walking south on 12th Avenue. And this will take me down super close to the police precinct. You can hear the either media or police helicopter. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, just right up here. There's another one around the corner. All right, there's police there. See them way down there. They're holding that part of the park. Good. Let's keep going. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, here we go. They don't have this portion of the streets closed off more, but they've already probably got a couple hundred police out here. I don't know, maybe it's only 100, I don't know. I haven't seen any of these other areas. The section I just left, I came from the north and I moved south and then I moved north per the police directions. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Looks like we've got police stacked up here. Yeah. Oh, car tender. Yeah. Wow. So we've got a line of police officers at this intersection. And as you can see past here, down there, you got a ton of black SUVs. And some more police down there. Let's get on there and take a quick peek. So for those of you joining us, the police did a sweep through the entire CHOP, and as far as we know, CHOP has been cleared out. I know for a fact Cal Anderson Park has been cleared out because I walked through there with them. You know, the garbage in the street over here. Just nonsense. Job well done, guys. Thank you. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I survived CHOP getting mowed over by a car. That would suck. Please wipe my lens. Alright, it's been raining here. I'll wipe it again. I've also heard other streamers talking about their feeds being really fuzzy. There's so many people live streaming here. So I'm going to look down here and see what we can see. Can't see much. Yeah, there's another resident coming out and saying thank you. Crazy. All right, I'm going to walk back to our other section here. So over my shoulder here, that's the police precinct down there. There's no activity going on down there. So I don't know what the deal is, but there are a ton of police cars and I probably can't get much closer. So I'm gonna go back up to the other section where I just kind of came from and see what I see. All right. So I'm headed northbound on 12th Avenue. I'm going to go back up to Cal Anderson Park and see if anything is going on. I kind of think this is probably how it'll go from here on out. Just a lot of standing around, and the police will do their thing and secure the chop zone. But what I might do is I might do a complete walk around and see if I can get down to the south end and give a different perspective from down there and see what's happening. Sorry for the boring footage, but I can't get any I can't just walk through CHA.Z anymore. But that's a good thing. Hey, best chop streamer. Thanks for your work. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Down there, you've got some more police with rifles, it looks like, heading north. I am really surprised there was no gunfire today. So, kind of headed north away from CHA.Z, and I'm going to head a lefty going due west, and that's the north end perimeter of Cal Anderson Park. So I spent just over 30 years appraising throughout the Seattle area. I don't know that I've ever spent much time around here at all. But now I know it like the back of my hand. Crazy. And there goes another GoPro. The thing about GoPros that sucks is their battery life. There's a camera crew. All right, now we've got motorcycle police on the scene. Seattle needs to go red. Let's see if I can get down here. Apparently, I'm okay to just walk down here. Seattle is an incredibly blue city. Kind of always has been. But it's become more so, and there's just a bunch of just disturbing people on our city council. Chop, chop the blue. I see a lot of Trump comments. Man, if you wore a MAGA hat down here, you would be toast. Not a good thing. Your life would not matter. All right. I'm gonna keep going. Bunch of streamers, media. Yeah. Sorry. Hand's getting tired. Giving you that diagonal look. Alright. So the police look pretty chill behind there. I am guessing they will completely clear out this park. I don't know if they'll let people back in to get their stuff or how that works. I don't know how a sweep happens of a city park. It happens and they all complain about it, and it's kind of like what happens when you camp in a public area. Sometimes you get closed out. So I'll just see how far I can get. Oh man, I gotta go around the block. All right, so it looks like on each of the streets down there, there are police stacked up. So they got a car coming through. Let's watch this. All right, so it's either me hanging out here watching this, which I don't find very exciting. I don't think you guys do either. I'm gonna go around and see how close I can get to other sections. Means I gotta walk up and around. There's Broadway. Posse on Broadway, 𝒆𝒂𝒕𝒍. Yep, it's that Broadway. So for those of you just joining the feed, I am walking around the perimeter of C.H.A.Z. The police have secured the entire area, as far as I know. I haven't seen the south end, but they did a walking clear out of all residents of the park. Just cleared it out. They took 3 big armored vehicles and kind of just went through and cleaned house after, I guess it's 3 people murdered now if the 14-year-old died, which is horrible news. The time for the summer of love is over. I can't believe they called this the summer of love. I also can't believe that our mayor called this a block party. Maybe a block party with shootings, people getting assaulted, that kind of stuff. Now there's another resident taking off over there. I am guessing there's going to be police right here. Yep. So this is kind of one of the dead end streets. It said welcome to C.H.A.Z. That is secured. There's about 6 police down there. You can see some more police up here. So they've got this road secured. I'm going to keep going. So headed south on Broadway if you're looking on Google Maps. I'm at Broadway and East Howell Street, kind of the northwest quadrant of C.H.A.Z. It's raining here, so there's going to be some spots on my lens. Sorry about that. As soon as I get to a better area where I'm not on a busy street, I'll clean it off. Broadway and Howell. Pink Floyd. That guy missed the whole thing. Just crashed out on the sidewalk. We walk in Sellers. There's our police presence. I've walked down that little driveway many, many times. That driveway, like entrance to the park. So we've got, looks like we've got about 6 police on each of the entrances into the park. So that's a lot of what people don't understand, is this was never a highly secured area because there's all these little streets, side streets that kind of go in. Here's the Seattle Central Community College bookstore. Clearly it got broken into, and you can see by the layers of paint it's been graffitied over more than once. So let's go right here. Yeah, looks like they've got 6 guys down here. Let's just go take a look. Yeah, they're just hanging out. Yep. So they're just hanging out under the trees because it's raining, as it typically does. So here's some of the, now if you saw my last live feed, little Rage Against the Machine. Okay, I'm underneath the tree. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the lens. I've got a Moment lens on my camera. It's a wide angle lens on my, sorry, oh! Camera down. Okay, is that better? Yeah, make the mayor clean the street. No kidding. It's a mess. Okay, some standard graffiti. Alright, I am walking southbound on Broadway again. I'm going to get as close as I can to the action. That's a local resident that I just passed. She's been going around thanking the cops. And what I'm doing is, oh, there's heavy police presence here at East Pine Street. So this is the next major east-west street going into the CHOP. So maybe I'll be able to show you guys some cool stuff happening here. I don't know. Is there cool stuff ever happening in CHOP? No, it's just all kind of bad. But what I am going to do, I'm going to spend a little bit of time visiting with Jimi Hendrix, James Marshall Hendrix, Seattle. Went to Garfield High School. And this is one of the 3 major things here in Seattle commemorating Jimi. This is the actual guitar from the Electric Lady Studio. Pretty cool. I don't know if you can read that. The Electric Lady Studio guitar. But every time I'm down here, come by and see Jimi. And you can see some of the blue paint. See the blue? Somebody came by and graffitied Jimi. That is heresy. It's terrible. Awful. That's a cool statue. I've got a video on YouTube that does a bunch of the Jimi Hendrix stuff. Whoop, just about crashed. Let's see what's going on here. Now we've got somewhere around 20 police officers here. Looks like this is where all the major news crews are posted up. So, what we've got, you can see down here, so just beyond here, go up the hill, and on the corner is the East Precinct, and that's what the police are taking back. So, we've got heavy police presence here. This is a big wide street, so they are not letting anybody through this street. Beyond here, we've got Cal Anderson Park. And right in between here, right there, is where a little mob was killed. And I don't know what's going to happen, but this kind of looks like this is what's going on. 213. Yeah, this is the rainbow here. This area of Capitol Hill has always been very rainbow friendly. It's just kind of the nature of Capitol Hill. So a lot of this stuff over here has been here since the very beginning. Got these murals on big pieces of plywood. Little David Bowie. I believe this is David Bowie in his Ziggy Stardust era. That was pretty freaky. I don't know. Yeah, he's got the weird colored eyes. All right. Plugging in a battery pack. 15% battery left. Ah, this is going to get heavy. First battery on the cell phone. 2 battery changes on the GoPros. GoPro batteries are terrible. I hear ghetto music. Kentucky? Cool. Yeah, hey, where are you guys watching from? Put up some messages. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know. Is that the gay part of town? It's known as LGBT and a whole bunch of other letters now. Massachusetts, Iowa, England, great, Tennessee, Sydney, big shout out to Sydney, Colorado, Austin, Birmingham, Indonesia, amazing, Northern Illinois, Florida, Japan, Kansas, Cali, Iowa, South Africa, Utah. What a crazy feed. Maine, Arlington, Virginia, Canada, Chicago, Oregon, Tustin, California, New Jersey.
It's chilly out here today. It's chilly this morning. Clearly, you don't know. It doesn't feel like summer. It's okay. Summer.
Well, apparently I'm in the bike lane. I should move. Oops.
I'm only 16, trying to make a meal. Niggas always fine, so I gotta keep it still. They call me high boy, cause I keep it for real. Yeah, I put another touchdown. On the bread, yeah, he's riding with him, he's a white free bird. He was told him, baby, yeah, niggas try to play me.
Gotta keep him tight.
I thought they get overtime. Oh, y'all think it's 100,000 anyway?
Brush your teeth. You know why? You ain't brush your teeth because you're using fluoride on your teeth, you dumbass. That's why you're stupid now.
Yeah, not sure what the fluoride comments were. Russia, amazing. Louisiana. So I'm not sure what else is going to happen, but I'm pretty sure this is about what it's going to look like. The police will kind of just secure the area.
I'm 27 years old. And people worried about the fact that I fucking broke horses. She yells at me if I walk around. She doesn't even know I'm out here right
So
now.
these are peaceful protesters.
So that's police. I don't hate y'all. I hate what happened.
Kind of forget that we're standing in the middle of a pretty major intersection. I'll get out of your way.
Let me shoot you in the back of the head. You see how much chance this is? Shit gonna be cool.
Okay, so I'll do a little more explaining. All right, so for you guys just joining, the police did a complete sweep of C.H.A.Z earlier, probably an hour ago, I'm totally guessing. Kind of lost track of time. So the police presence you saw just there, that's just one of the intersections that they've got secured. So they've got every intersection in C.H.A.Z pretty well squared away. They did a sweep with, I think, about 70 police officers. Let me get this GoPro out of the way. That's annoying, sorry. They did a sweep through the entire C.H.A.Z with about 70 police officers heading north. I don't know how many they have throughout all of C.H.A.Z. I'm probably just not doing the math the right way, but at this point in time, I just don't care. So where was I? Oh, the police that you see back there, they are just covering just one intersection. And there's about, I don't know, there's probably a dozen other intersections and little alleyways that they've got secured. So my guess is, I don't know if I should turn the mic. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. So my guess is they've got a couple hundred police officers here Maybe it's 150, maybe it's 200. I don't know. It's a lot. There's a big police presence here. I hate wearing a mask. It's so annoying. All right, let's go back and, okay, you can't hear me. Great, thank you. Chaz. Yeah, no kidding. Go back. All right, I'm gonna go back now. How are you?
I can set up.
Yeah, thank you.
What are the pieces, dude? Like, are they just like the GoPro?
Yeah, GoPro Hero 8 here, Hero 7 for the back angle. And then I've got the Rode Video Micro.
What's that?
It goes into the phone for the external mic for the phone. So I've got a live feed going here. I've got...
Oh, you have a portable charger? How many
Yeah.
mAh is that?
I don't know. It's supposed to go for like 15 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm just using
You're
my
doing a
phone
live
to-
feed too?
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it as useful as possible
Yeah.
right now.
Were you here earlier?
I wasn't. I kind of got up at 5 o'clock. Just got ready for the day.
Yep.
And
Then came on down here.
Helped a couple people move their stuff, and then I got given that pickaxe by a friend.
Oh,
And yeah, so I just walked with it. I set it down because I didn't want to walk up to them and look all menacing.
right.
I know they have tons of guns, like they have here. Like I set it down, and they took it, and then they said, blah blah blah. I said,
So you're waiting to get it back?
not right now. It's gonna have to go through evidence and be picked up at Station Street.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what the thing is.
That's frustrating.
I picked up a phone from there something like there's definitely a mob out there.
Right. In the park, you mean?
What?
In the park?
No, I'm talking they go transport that or whatever to
Oh, okay.
Soto or the evidence from it. They'll have to get email or mail from whatever officer who did with a release form or whatnot. Then
Okay.
I take that, show my photo ID and pick it up from
There's a protocol.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, good talking with you, man. I'm going to keep going.
Fuck the police! 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 You men take back your country! Where? Take back your country! If you don't take back your country, your kids are gonna be killed! Your vehicles are gonna be impounded! There's nobody that cares about Big City anymore! It's time that people come out and stand up for their constitutional rights! All they do in this town is impound your vehicle. They
ever the 60s.
Man, no solution to homelessness.
You're not supposed to police, but the first ones to call them when they get shot.
Please be advised that your constitutional rights have been suspended. The mayor of this town, the city council members, would rather kill you, get rid of you, impound your vehicle. Don't listen to the mass media. The mass media is a part of the corrupt society.
You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. So true. So if you look up over here, just a lot of police activity. I think they're going through, they're cleaning out all the stuff in front of the East Precinct, and they've cleaned out C.H.A.Z. So this is some real nonsense down here. All right, guys, I'm going to walk out of here. I'll say my goodbyes on my way out of here. But thank you so much for tuning in. This is the end of my chop. I'll probably come back for another live feed when this is cleaned up. Just kind of take a peek and see how it looks. I'll do that in the next day or so. I'll post that. But I'm ready to get out of here. It's been raining for about the past half hour. I'm tired of dealing with nutcases, but that's what you get when you go to chop. Thank you all so much for joining. And there's a lot of cops here. Thank you so much for joining and tuning in. If you enjoyed this, I'd love to have you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Summer Properties Northwest. But remember, I'm just a real estate guy who came down here with his cell phone and kind of gave you an inside look at what's going on in CHOP. CHOP is pretty much over, and that's a good thing, because we need to get the police back in there, get some law and order restored. This has been just a ridiculous nightmare, and I'm glad it's over. I learned how to live stream during CHOP. That's pretty cool. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just taking off my damn mask. All right, you guys. Thanks again. We'll catch up soon. Peace. Bye.